Welcome everyone. In this video, we'll have a demo on generation of invoices. In the previous video, we have seen how to fill in the details in Quick Start. Is under company setup, the basic details about the company, list of GSTIN. You have to fill in the details of the GSTIN you have obtained in various states in which you are operating. Item master, all your products and services shall be listed here. Now we move on to masters. Customer master, to whom we sell our products and services. Vendor master, from whom we purchase our products and services. Bank master will be used for transacting your receipts and payments. GSTIN shall be picked from your Quick Start. Location, if you are having many locations within the same state, this option can be used. Item group, for grouping all your items, that is your products and services. Item and services will be reflected based off the information in Quick Start. Shipping port, users dealing in export and import business can use this option. Other charges, for all the sales and purchase transaction, if any other charges are levied, then you can use this option. Now we move on to transaction. Sales tax invoice. If the product is falling under the category of taxable, then the sales tax invoice should be used. Bill of supply. If the products and services falling under the category of exempt, nil rated and non-GST, it will be bill of supply. Now we'll see how to make an entry. Have edited it. Voucher type will be sales, voucher date, the voucher number, our location, our GSTIN, customer, XYZ associate. By default, the same name will be populated in shipping to. Invoice type, regular invoice, SEZ export with and without payment, deemed export, export with and without payment of GST. Then the transaction series, either it can be selected as the default series or which is entered manually. Now we'll see how to make the manual entry under transaction series. Under setting, there is an option for set transaction series. Tax registration has to be selected as Manipur now. There is the default series already set for refund voucher, advance receipt, delivery challan, etc. Now we'll see how to make the entry manually. The transaction series code, transaction series name. If this series has to be set for all the location, then you need to tick on this checkbox. The voucher type, advance receipt, advance payment, credit note, purchase. Now we'll select it as sales. Prefix, MAN hyphen. Then there is the start number, we have set it as 1. If you want to select the suffix, the same can be entered, which is an optional field. Now we'll again go to the same transaction. Now we'll again select the transaction series. If we select it as MAN, then the voucher number shall be automatically MAN1. The next voucher number within the same state will be MAN2, and the third voucher in the same state will be MAN-3. So it will get automatically incremented for the default transaction series that is being set. Now we'll move on to transaction details. Then the POS will be automatically generated. The supply type is interstate here. Supply category is taxable. You have to select the item. Item rate shall be automatically populated if entered in the item master. Quantity, Since it is an interstate transaction, IGST shall be levied here. Other charges, if any, can be entered here, and the other charges amount. Therefore, you can see the summary, that is the total amount, other charges, total taxes, and therefore total receivable. If total receivable is in decimals and you want to round off, you can check the box, round off box. Then check accounting entries, you can see which account is debited and which account is credited. If you have any due date scheme, the same can be selected with the options available. If you have to select the bank account name, it can be selected. Narration about the particular transaction can be entered here. Transaction terms, any terms and condition about the transaction can be entered, which shall be reflected in your invoice. Then click on the save option. Now we'll print the invoice. You can zoom in the invoice. First is the company's name, the company's address, company logo, PAN number, GSTI number, location, the invoice number, invoice date, reference number, which can be used if you are having any PO number, place of supply, whether it is a reverse charge transaction or not, it is no, supply type, details of the receiver, that is your customer's detail, description of the goods or the services with the narration, the SAC code, gross charges, total, and therefore the taxable value. And you can see the summary of the transaction, that is total amount before tax and other charges, IGST percentage and amount, then total amount after tax and therefore total payable. Other charges details have been reflected if any here. Then the bank details, the invoice inwards, and the narration, and therefore the authorized signatory. Now we'll export we can export the invoice in the following format: PDF, XLS, XLSX, RTF, MHT, HTML, text, CSV, and image. So this particular format was format number 5. Now we can change the invoice to any other format. With the help of under settings, set report preference. Have to select the tax registration as Manipur. Existing is format number 5. Now we'll select some other format. That is, I'm selecting as format number 2. We'll again print the invoice. Now we can see the details of consignee is also being viewed. The description of goods and services, the unit of measurement, quantity, rate, therefore the taxable value, and other details are remaining the same. In this manner, you can select any other format as per your requirement after having a look at the preview. In the next video, we will have a demo on how to file the returns. Thank you.